I'm down here at Faye's Laundromat. This is a long-time business. It's been in our community for over 50 years. I thought this would be an interesting story for you guys to hear as far as the history of this laundromat and also the future. So with that, Coral, do you mind telling us a little bit about your family history, how you guys got started, what year, all that good stuff?
No, that would be great. We actually started in September of 1968. Faye and Russ, being my grandma and grandpa, started the business. And as I was getting into high school, so yeah, what year was that? My mom and dad took over. We won't say what year that was. And then they started running the business, keeping it as Faye's. And for me, as a third generation, I'm still working it, and we're just keeping it at Faye's. I've grown up with it ever since I was born. And
okay, so currently you're managing the operation, you're running the operation, and I understand you also have a generation behind you that will be taking over. Is that correct?
I do have another generation. His name is Connor.
Okay.
Which he's here somewhere. And he is actually, he went out to school for dry cleaning and
excellent,
and learned all of the
tricks of the trade.
Tricks of the trade, yeah.
Well, I just think it's fascinating because I know growing up here in Layton as a young child, I used to come down here, and the biggest thing that I got a kick out of coming down here was actually put my money in all of the different machines and then sit and counting how many times the washcloth or the pants would spin around in the machine and seeing if we could outguess it. So that was kind of fun. But aside from that, I don't think a lot of folks realize that here at Faye's, it's not only a self-serving laundromat, but you're also a cleaning mat. Dry cleaning place, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I know you guys work wonders. Tell us some of your stories that you've been able to do with maybe perhaps wedding dresses.
Well, there was this, a few years ago, it was called Trash Your Wedding Dresses. And my wedding dress specialist happens to be my mom, Sharon. And they would do these really exotic pictures. I mean, they would catch trains on fire just to get the picture, or they would float in a river just to catch that wedding dress around them. Well, we happened to get one from the mother of the bride that after they did the trashing, and it happened to be the flower girls throwing paint all over the wedding dress for the picture, which, I mean, it was probably a gorgeous picture. Sharon was actually able to get all of that paint out, and it was just truly amazing, and she got published for all of that.
I really appreciate you taking the time here to just help explain one of those nice gems again within our city, and the fact that we have a historical year that we're celebrating, which is happens to be our centennial year. And knowing that Faye's has been around that long, that it's multi-generational, I just thought this would be a great story to capture so that our residents can understand some of the history here and support our local businesses. So thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time, Coral.
Thank you for coming.